This episode of The Totally Rad Show is brought to you by Gamefly. Check out gamefly.com/TTRS for a free trial account. Coming up on today's TRS, Halo is back with Halo Reach. We check it out.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Totally Rad Show for Tuesday, September 21st. I'm Alex Auburn.
I'm Jeff Canada.
And I'm Dan Trachtenberg.
The Totally Rad Show is your daily dose of all things rad. That is only the second time I've said that, and that's why I almost screwed up. Yesterday, you heard us talking about the town. Today, it is all Halo Reach, baby.
That's why we got a Halo background from Jeff Jenkins. He sent that in to us. We're loving the backgrounds. Keep sending them.
Well, the other thing we got to say is we totally forgot to mention on the show, it's Mike and Berkey's birthday.
Well, it was
like 2 weeks ago.
Happy birthday,
So
Mike.
happy birthday, Snoop
Happy
Mikey.
birthday, Mike.
Keep doing the good work.
All right, let's holla about Halo.
Holla!
Holla!
So if there's one video game series that needs no introduction, it is Halo. You know it, you love it, it made the Xbox what it is, and Bungie is giving all of us more of it with Reach. This time it's a prequel to the Master Chief trilogy, showing the fall of the planet Reach to alien invaders. So no Flood, no Guilty Spark, no pseudo-religious mumbo-jumbo, just a full-out war story, humans versus Covenant. It's got the...
Mumbo-jumbo.
That was your mumbo jumbo? It's got the same competitive Halo multiplayer that everybody loves. It's got the firefight mode from ODST, that's awesome. And it's got 4-player co-op throughout the campaign. So, Alex, I noticed that you finished the campaign last night.
I did. I full bored it, as it were.
What did you think of Halo Reach?
There is so much that I loved about this game. I thought the story was way more engrossing. It really was. David Ellis is a friend of ours, and he was like, it's old school Halo loveness, and I think he's really right. I thought the bringing back the need for health packs. I was talking about it at dinner at PAX, where I was like, bring back health packs. It's not bad, it's good, because you're scared out of your gourd when you have red 1 bar.
Yeah.
You're like, I still have the shield, but I don't want to see the guy with the sword again. So I had a blast playing through the story. My one issue with this game, I didn't like a single one of the weapons. There was not a single weapon that I felt like, yeah, when I was playing it.
Really?
Not at all.
That's called balancing, I think.
No. I mean, like, I didn't. The shotgun to a face didn't feel like a shotgun to the face from Call of Duty. The machine gun with the little zoom in thing, and you can only do burst shooting, didn't feel like what I get from other games. It's just, it wasn't like I didn't get that one overpowered weapon, because that's the rocket launcher that I love from Halo.
Well, it's got the new thing, like if Gears of War had like the Hammer of God type deal where you can...
Yeah, except it comes out of the thing.
No, it's calling it an airstrike.
Oh yeah, but all that was good. That was the only thing, was I didn't feel like I didn't enjoy the satisfaction of using the weapons, but I really enjoyed the story and I enjoyed playing the game very, very much.
Dan, do you concur or you discur?
I think you guys know that I'm not the biggest Halo fan.
Yes.
You're average size.
Wait, 5'8", 5'9"?
I'm svelte. I think the first one has been the best so far, but these other ones got into, as you aptly described, this religious mumbo jumbo and up its own butt with its story. And I appreciate what was going on in Halo Reach with toning that down and just being more of a war story. However, I really noticed the difference in first-person shooters with the subgenres. And while on one hand you have the big battle games like the Call of Duties, although Call of Duty Modern Warfare has brought a little bit of story into that, and then you have games like Half-Life 2, where it's completely storytelling and story-oriented, and BioShock fits into that as well. And Halo has been this weird none of those. And I feel like when
all of those?
Because it's not really telling a story. You're not telling the story of a character where you're enmeshed in that moment-to-moment story, and you're not.
Well, it's trying to do that in the first 3.
But you're not. No, but not like Half-Life, where it's. I mean, everything in Halo is a big open battlefield, except for a couple peppered moments where I'm having more story-oriented moments and scripted things are occurring. But everything is really just this open, almost a multiplayer fight in a single player scenario. And really what it was playing firefight mode when I realized this is kind of like all of Halo. It's not, whereas in Gears of War, it's very different to play Horde mode versus the single player campaign. And firefight in Halo really just felt like any level of Halo except for the cool special moments. I appreciate the cool special moments that I got through not having finished the game in Halo Reach. I did.
Did you get to fly at all?
I got to fly.
I actually really enjoyed the flying.
saber
sequence.
sequence?
I really liked that.
That was a big departure for the series,
Yeah.
obviously, but
I just
thought
think-
it was cool. Reminiscent of Wing Commander,
Yeah.
which
Yes. Yeah.
we all loved.
I'd love to see
I
a
just
next
feel
gen
like
Wing Commander.
this is a Halo game. Put it up against
But it's not
Modern
on
Warfare. It doesn't hold a. Put it up to the huge
Really?
games. I don't think it holds a candle.
completely
it's
disagree.
I think it's a very solid game, but I just don't think it. And if I wasn't expecting spectacle amazingness, I would say thumbs up. But
Spectacle
I
amazingness?
could not disagree more. I think what I love about it is that it's a return to what makes Halo great, which is those large-scale, huge open fights that allows the really effective AI of this series to shine. And that is what you don't see with these very scripted shooters that we're getting now, like Call of Duty, and I'm assuming Medal of Honor will be similar.
Yeah.
This is really awesome, unpredictable fights that happen different every time I play them. And that is what I think Halo brought in the very first Halo to the FPS genre
kind of
in
attack
glimpses.
things everywhere, yeah.
There was corridor shooters were the norm, and you had this game that did open world moments. You had these, you walked out into these huge battles, and they were just small parts of that game, but that's what was so new and amazing about Halo. And they found that that's what the majority of this game is, and that's what I love about it. What I hated about the second and third Halos is that it just got mired in that story that was so dense and really just kind of dumb.
Yeah.
And this is a very approachable story, and yet it is also fiction and larger than life space stuff, and they can do things in that they couldn't do if it was super real and gritty. Like when you shoot a guy in the head, he does 12 backflips,
Right,
which
yeah,
is
yeah,
super
yeah.
satisfying.
Yeah.
You know?
Did you wait until the end? Did you watch through the end of the credits?
Oh, of course. That last scene is so much more effective because it's interactive.
Yeah.
And really powerful because you are there and you
Right.
know the outcome.
Yeah.
But you know,
Yeah.
no spoilers. But it's
I think
cool.
the spectacle moment that I liked the most was the zero-G.
That was awesome.
I didn't like that because the audio messed me up. Like I didn't realize
the
how
whole
much
point.
I didn't realize how much the audio cues in that game are important.
And that was the whole point of now he's fighting in zero G where there isn't the sound isn't the
0G.
same. Now you have to deal with that. It's a totally different environment. I thought that was great.
Yeah.
I've just always wanted the commercials, the live action commercials for Halo are
Yeah,
spectacular,
yeah.
and I feel like they elicit a lot of things in Halo fans. And I always wanted Halo to feel like those commercials.
I think this is the first Halo that feels like that. I think this is the best Halo game that they've made, and sadly the last Bungie will make. And I also think that the Halo franchise is sort of like the Star Trek franchise, where every other one is good.
Yeah.
1, 3, and this are
Yeah.
good, and 2 and ODST not as much.
I want to say though that I did play a little bit of the multiplayer, and I realized how different, how unique Halo's multiplayer is and Modern Warfare's multiplayer is.
Very different.
They're very different, and I really enjoyed them both separately. And maybe it's because people are just picking up this game now, or maybe the matchmaking has gotten excellent because I really felt in it to win it. I was there. I was not
Ellis
kidding.
said to say that the matchmaking was a very specific new way to do it, and that it wasn't as.
I love, and we should mention quickly that it's built around this persistent character, and you can buy in-game items to make your character look different.
Yeah.
And I think that's a huge thing that to bring to this game because it makes me want to keep playing. And playing Firefight is ridiculously fun because now you can earn credits.
And I'm definitely going to try some more of the multiplayer stuff, just because I really was so disappointed with Halo 2's multiplayer. I never went back.
Yeah.
I tried Halo 3 once just to see.
Well, you're
never
gonna
went
get your
back.
ass handed to you as
yeah.
I did. Why am I getting Alex's ass?
Alex's ass handed to me.
Well, thank you, kind
Thank
Halo
you.
player. I appreciate
Thank you.
that.
Nuts for sex.
I'm gonna just put this over here. Reach it up, boys.
I'm falling. So, Jeffrey, GameFly?
Gamefly is our sponsor for this episode. It is a subscription to video games. So if you love video games as much as I do, you know, you probably want to play all of them. And Gamefly has over 7,000 titles. You sign up on a list, they send you the next one on your list. You play it as long as you want. There's no due dates, no late fees. You send it back when you're done. If you like it and you want to keep it, you just pay a reduced fee and you can keep it forever, ever. Get a 2-week free trial by going to gamefly.com/TTRS. Check it out for yourself. I bet you'll dig it.
Very nice. And also thanks to, what was it, James Jenkins?
Jeff Jenkins.
Jeff Jenkins.
That was me, some Mr. Jenkins.
For the Halo Reach background,
Yeah.
which is always good. If you want to check this background out or any other background that Mike is putting up now, go to flickr.com/totallyradshow.
I'm excited for tomorrow.
I am excited for tomorrow.
D&D.
D&D. If you want to wear our shirts like this one or a variety of others, head over to jinx.com/TRS.
Amazing. That's it for today's episode of the Totally Rad Show. I'm Alex Albrecht.
Jeff Canada.
I'm Dan Trachtenberg.
Until next time, reach.
Reach.
Coming up tomorrow, get out your dice, because it's D&D time.
Stay on target.
Yeah.
That's what killed you guys last time.
Focus damage. We start to like spread things out like, oh, he'll be fine. Why don't you start taking off this guy? Next thing you know, everybody's
The
dead.
5 hit point dragon is just as dangerous as a 300 hit point dragon.
Exactly.
Right now we have the element of surprise. We act all crazy, then they get the weapons ready.
We gotta
Yeah,
do
weapons
something
ready over here, but
there.
we're back
and
here.
we get to come in.
So we're gonna come in. We're gonna attack immediately then.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see what happens, but probably.